Good morning. You guys ready for a fun day? Yay. Let's get started. Good morning, administration, colleagues, parents, junior class advisors, and officers. Thank you for breakfast. And most importantly, the class of 2025. Today we gather to celebrate the incredible individuals who have made Grand Island High School such a special place over the past 4 years. We come together to honor your many accomplishments and to reflect on the memories you've created, whether in classrooms, on athletic fields and courts, on stages, in art rooms, music, and chorus chambers, or even around the lunch table. As you'll hear in speeches today and in the days to come, many stories will be shared about moving on, discovering your path, and embracing new beginnings. But if I could offer just one piece of advice, it would be this: be present in this moment with your friends and classmates. These moments are fleeting. So slow down, take an extra look around, soak in the laughter, the hugs, the inside jokes, and all the little things that make this time so meaningful. Remember what being a Viking has meant to you. Enjoy the celebrations, the joy, and these final shared experiences of this chapter. Mrs. Degatti and I are incredibly proud to be your class advisors, and we wish you all the very best in the journey ahead. Congratulations, Grand Island Class of 2025. Okay, so before we continue with scholarship and award presentations, Mrs. Degatti and I would like to recognize our 11 class officers. Your senior class officers have been busy this year helping behind the scenes in order to make our class events a success. Please hold your applause until we are all together. Officers, please join us when we say your name. Class representatives: Evan Pickering, Aubrey Battaglia, Raquel High, Olivia Wenner. Co-historians: Alejandro Perez, Savannah Samplinsky. Secretary Brady Moran. Treasurer Madeline Gallagher. Co-Vice Presidents Antonia Cotronio and Alyssa Pizzer. President Brooke Christensen. Thank you for everything you've done this year, guys. We will also hear more from Brooke later in the program, but she has a few special people that she would like to acknowledge and thank.
Thank you, Mrs. Kenzie, for coordinating all of our scholarship applications and helping plan today's event. We appreciate all of your time and help. Please come out for a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you to Mrs. Kessel and Mr. Simpson for coordinating the post-prom event last weekend. We had an amazing time. Please come up for a small token of our appreciation.
On behalf of Student Council, we would also like to thank our Student Council advisors, Mr. Simpson and Ms. Rustowitz, for everything they do for our senior class and all of our high school students.
And Rustowitz. Is Rustowitz here?
She just had to go to class.
We would also like to thank Mrs. Bryceland. Thank you for coordinating our senior class trip to Niagara Falls. We had a blast and have a small token of appreciation for you.
Thank you as well to Mrs. Degatti and Mrs. Gallagher for being our class officers. At this time, I would like to ask Mrs. Kretz-Harvey to come to the podium for her welcome and the Senior Academic Awards.
Good morning, class of 2025. Let's start by recognizing your class president, Brooke Christensen, for placing first at the state qualifier for shot put over the weekend. Congratulations, Brooke. Well, we have finally arrived here at Senior Class Day, the beginning of the final chapter of your high school journey. It feels like just yesterday when we were welcoming you through the doors as freshmen in 2021, and now you sit here on the edge of something brand new. From your first steps into high school until this moment right now, you've grown a lot. You've figured out how to navigate your classes, build friendships, find your voice, and discover what matters most to you. You've challenged yourselves, had setbacks, bounced back, and hopefully laughed a lot along the way. And in just a couple of short weeks, you'll walk across the stage at Kleinhans and officially become graduates of Grand Island High School. Over the past few weeks, I'm sure people have been asking you, what's next? Where are you headed? And what are your plans? But today, I want you to spend time and pause and think not just about where you're going, but how far you have all come. Think back on all of the people who have helped you get here. Be grateful for your parents and your families who have cheered you on and stood by you through the late nights, early mornings, and everything in between. Be grateful for your teachers, counselors, and your coaches who have guided you, supported you, and challenged you. Be grateful for your friends you've made who've walked this journey with you, picked you up when you were down, and celebrated the good days right alongside you. And most importantly, be proud of yourselves, of your effort, your persistence, and your growth. You have earned this moment. In the spirit of gratitude, I also want to take a moment to recognize the many people who have worked behind the scenes to make this day and the other special events surrounding it so memorable for you. Thank you again to Mrs. Kenzie, who has spent months putting this award ceremony together, Mr. Gorton, who has created an amazing film for you that you are going to love today, Mrs. Spinelli and Mrs. O'Rourke, our junior class advisors who have arranged the meals for today, Mrs. Degatti and Mrs. Gallagher, your senior class advisors who have coordinated this celebration, Mrs. Shinta and Ms. Bryceland, your graduation coordinators who are finalizing everything with Kleinhans to make sure that your big day is unforgettable for all. And let's not forget all of the faculty, the parents, the staff, the community members who have given their time, energy, and donations to make your prom, post-prom, awards, and graduation events possible. Let's give them all a round of applause. This morning, we'll be recognizing seniors who have gone above and beyond in academics, athletics, leadership, community service, and extracurricular involvement. The awards that we are giving out today are a celebration of the commitment, effort, and character that so many of you have shown throughout your high school career. If your name is called, please listen carefully to the directions. Some of you will be asked to stand, others will be asked to come to the stage, and then return to your seat. However you are recognized, know this: you have earned it, and we are incredibly proud of each of you. Class of 2025, you are an amazing group of students. Today, soak it all in, celebrate the journey, and get ready because the best is yet to come. And now we're going to go ahead and get started with your awards. I am proud to announce that the following students have been inducted into the 2025 National Vocational Technical Honor Society. These students maintained an 85 average at Grand Island High School and their vocational program, as well as have near perfect attendance. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. Please stand to be recognized. Matthew Burridge, Gianna Karuna, Noah Everett, Jacob Hamilton, Emma Richards, Celine Rizek, Maverick Rumsey, Christina Torres, Asher Wright. Congratulations. Winners for the New York State Education Scholarship for Academic Excellence were selected based on their outstanding performance on the New York State Regents exams. This scholarship is a $500 award that is renewable all 4 years. Students, when I call your name, please come up to the podium. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. Lorelei Pop, Kaylin Ash, Grace Carpenter, Zoe Anna Weselak, Evan Pickering, and Isabella Bird. We also have one top winner who will be receiving $1,500 that is renewable all 4 years. Congratulations, Kira Murray. The New York State Office of the Attorney General CCC Award is an award that recognizes courage, character, and commitment to New York State's outstanding students. This year, we are pleased to recognize Carly Tilkins and Sully Court. Please come up to receive your certificate. The New York State Office of the Attorney General has recently introduced the new Civic Ambassador Award. This award goes to one student who has demonstrated passion for and knowledge of civics and government. We are excited to award this to Luke Gworek. Luke, please come up to accept this award. The New York State's Comptroller Achievement Award is presented each year to a student who has excelled academically and has also shown leadership potential by volunteering their time to serve the school or community. Comptroller DiNapoli sends his sincere congratulations to Aubrey Battaglia, Lindsay Gray, and Ryan Sharp, and his best wishes to the graduating class of 2025. Please come up and accept this certificate. The New York State Senate's Youth Leadership Recognition Award honors outstanding students who will become our future leaders. They are seniors who excel not only academically, but through leadership in academics, athletics, arts, or community service. Will the following students please come up and accept this certificate? Grace Carpenter, Jaden Kleinschmidt, Natalie Koff, Madison McGowan. The Superintendent and Principals Advisory Council is composed of a select group of student leaders who serve on the committee for 4 years beginning with 9th grade. These students provide valuable input and guidance to both the superintendent and high school principal, offering student voice on topics that impact our school and community. Their ongoing dedication, thoughtful perspectives, and commitment to improving the high school experience are truly appreciated and recognized. We thank them for their leadership and service to Grand Island High School. Please come up and accept this certificate. Zachary Breidenbaker, Madeline Gallagher, Braden Jarzewski, and Maddie McGowan. The guidance office will get you this certificate. Thank you. The Viking Spirit Award is given to 2 students who demonstrate a contagious Viking pride and enthusiasm for Grand Island High School. These students motivate, inspire, possess excellent character and ethics, and are highly involved in extracurricular and sports activities. This year's Viking Spirit Award goes to Madison McGowan and Sully Court. Please come up to receive your certificates. Congratulations. The Grand Island High School Outstanding Senior Award is awarded to 2 students who demonstrate high academic achievement, participate in extracurricular sports activities, and possess excellent character and ethics. This year's Outstanding Senior Award goes to Kira Murray and Evan Pickering. Please come up to receive your certificate. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Carpenter from the PTA, who will present the PTA scholarships. Please welcome Mrs. Carpenter.
Excellent. Hi. All right, hang on, I have a thing. All right, so I'm here to present the scholarships on behalf of the Grand Island Council of PTAs. I'm told it was a really fun year to read scholarships. I was not a part of the committee because I have a senior this year, but I guess there was a good batch, so thank you so much for everyone who submitted an essay. Would the following students please come up and line up here on the stage? I'm gonna say everybody all at once and I'll give you your envelopes. So Kaylin Ash, Will Benz, Nick Bull, Grace Carpenter, come on up. Tori Cicery, Sky Dreyer, Hayden Gary, Gianna Masker, Kira Murray, Cora Pankow, Evan Pickering, Savannah Samplinsky, Oliver Schmidt, and George Wolozin. Each of the 5 schools in the Grand Island Central School District has a PTA, Parent-Teacher Association, or a PTSA, meaning the students are a member. So actually, this whole gang is all members of the PTSA. In addition to school units, there's a council of PTAs that oversees all the district happenings. Throughout your school careers, the PTA has always been behind the scenes, hosting events, giving grants to teachers to do cool stuff, giving out free books, and supporting you in many ways you may or may not know. It's been, I've known you since you were 5 years old. We're so proud of you. It's been a joy and privilege to be able to award these students with a $500 scholarship that can be used toward their continuing education. These are students who are attending a vocational school or a 2 or 4-year college or university. These students wrote thoughtful, heartfelt essays reflecting on the PTA, PTSA's impact on their lives during their time in Grand Island School. So when I call your name, come on over. I'm gonna give you an envelope, a certificate, and a little token of our appreciation for your work. I'm shaking. I'm so excited and nervous. All right, here we go. Oh, thanks. These are in order by school. And I'll just have to get them out of this little pile, which is no problem at all. Thank you. Okay, so the PTA scholarships from Sidway Elementary go to Savannah Samplinsky and George Wolzen. From Hugh Throde, Cora Pankow, and Evan Pickering. Thanks, guys. From Kagabine, Grace Carpenter and Tori Cicery. Got a whole pile for you here. Treasures. The PTA scholarships from Veronica Connor Middle School go to Sky Dreyer and Kara Murray. From the Grand Island High School PTSA, Kaylin Ash, Will Benz, Nick Bull, and Gianna Masker. And finally, the June, it's obvious now. The June Glassman PTA Council Scholarship to Hayden and Oliver. Congratulations to these scholarship recipients and the entire class of 2025.
And next up is Ms. Rustowitz, who will present the Student Council Scholarship.
No, thank you. Hi, happy class day. Congratulations to all of you. I remember this day so vividly in high school, and it was one of my favorite memories, so I hope you all had a blast this morning. You were really loud. I am excited to present the Student Council Scholarship to two exceptional members of our Student Council. Their hard work throughout the year contributed to unbelievable events and spirit weeks that all of us had the opportunity to enjoy and will remember for years to come. These two girls have taken on a leadership role in our school, and both of them have spent countless hours and done an amazing job running Student Council's social media accounts this year. So congratulations to our two winners, your President Madison McGowan and Social Media Director Carly Tilkins. Now I would like to introduce Mrs. Kessel, who will announce the National Honor Society Scholarship.
It was very difficult to pick this year's National Honor Society Scholarship winner. This year, the winner of the scholarship is Alpier Selick. NHS wishes you success in your future endeavors. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Simpson. Whoops, no. Alpier, sorry. Mr. Simpson will announce the next scholarship.
This year, the GITA is again awarding the Grand Island Teachers Association Education Scholarship. This scholarship is a one-time $1,000 award for a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career in education. We want the best teachers for our students, and that means encouraging our best and brightest students to consider a career in education. From the applicants to this award, I can tell you that we are well on our way to achieving that goal. This award is given in honor of former Grand Island teachers who sadly passed away in the past year. You probably won't recognize these names, but maybe some in the back of the crowd do. Lenore Tikowski, Susan Waters, Barbara Safuto. These teachers were friends and colleagues of your teachers. They inspired us to be the best teachers we can be by setting an example for us when we started our careers. I can tell you that many of us became teachers because of our teachers. I sure did. When I was your age, I had a teacher named Mr. Nab. Donnelly and I both had him. I loved him and was terrified by him all at the same time. I knew I wanted to be that guy, even though I'm very far from scary. Teaching is hard work. It's harder than it looks, but it's a rewarding and enjoyable career. There's not one day that I don't love coming in to teach. The recipient of this scholarship is someone who we believe will rise to the challenge of being an excellent teacher. She devotes herself to every task and demonstrates great pride in all of her work. Her teachers describe her as talented, articulate, and confident while being a leader among her classmates. She is dependable with a positive attitude, and that is why we know she will make a great future teacher. The GITA Education Scholarship goes to Lydia Amato. I'm up again. I know, I'm sorry. The Grand Island Teachers Association is once again awarding the GITA Richard S. and Edwina R. Meredith Scholarship. This is a one-time $1,000 award to the graduating son, daughter, or dependent of an association member. This does not have to be a Grand Island senior. It could be anyone from Western New York, as long as it's a child of or a dependent of someone from the GITA. However, it is someone from Grand Island. Spoiler alert. I know. This award is named after two longtime dedicated Grand Island Association teachers and union leaders. Growing up as the child of a teacher is a unique experience, both good and bad, as all of our applicants can tell you. You can't get away with nearly as much as the other kids do, and when your parents talk about my kids, it doesn't always mean you. But you usually know about snow days before everyone else, and you probably have an endless stash of school supplies at home. Not my kids, Dr. Graham, I promise. One thing that is certain, that you are held to a very high academic standards, and that is evident from the outstanding applicants we have every year. This year's recipient is a senior who has distinguished herself as someone with intellectual curiosity and academic achievement. She is hardworking and dedicated student, as is noticed by her teachers and by her peers. Her teachers will tell you that she tackles challenging assignments by thinking outside the box, and that she produces innovative and thoughtful products in her classes. We're excited to see what she achieves in the next phase of her life as she moves forward beyond high school. This year's recipient of the GITA Richard S. and Edwina R. Meredith Scholarship is Grace Carpenter. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Graham, who will announce the Superintendent's Compassion Award.
Good morning, everybody. A few years ago, we started to, I thought it'd be a good idea to give a Superintendent Compassion Award out. Our world certainly needs kindness and compassion, and I've known you, all of you here, since 4th grade, so it's been really a joy for me to get to know you and see you grow and develop each year, and I'm just really proud of you. The criteria for winning the Compassion Award is not waking me up at 4 a.m. on class day. So, no. So I am so proud. This is really a really special opportunity for me to invite Savannah Bukowski up to the stage. Savannah, come on up. Let's give her a big round of applause. As Savannah comes up to the stage, if you know Savannah, she epitomizes the idea and the essence of compassion, not only in her classroom or in the hallways, but as a unified sport athlete. Not only does she enjoy that activity, but she exudes compassion on the court or at the bowling alley, helping her fellow colleagues or fellow peers. She's going to receive a certificate today. The certificate reads as follows. This certificate is awarded to you, Savannah, for demonstrating compassion on a daily basis as a student here in our high school. The famous philosopher Albert Schweitzer once said, "The purpose of human life is to serve, to show the compassion and the will to help others. Your willingness to serve others epitomizes this philosophy, and we thank you for all that you have contributed here as a Viking." Today, Savannah is going to receive a silver handmade medal. It's the shape of Grand Island, and it has compassion etched on it. It's created by Red Shope right on Whitehaven at Design It. It's very unique. It's made out of silver. Let's give her a big round of applause. So we have one more surprise for Savannah. Through the Grand Island School Business Alliance, Eric Fiebelkorn is standing with me today. He and I co-chair this really great organization that does quite a bit here in Grand Island, connecting our students to the business community and beyond. Today, we have a Spirit of Individuality Award that we will be giving to Savannah Bukowski. Savannah, come on over. It is a $1,000 scholarship. All right, Savannah, let's go. Up next, I'm going to invite Eric Fiebelkorn to say a few words about the Grand Island School Business Alliance. We have $5,000 in individual scholarships to give out, so let's give Mr. Fiebelkorn a big round of applause.
Hello. This is my, I want to say, 16th year fundraising for GIHS and part of the organization, but it's a really special year for me. It's my first of my kids is in the senior class, Danica. She would be mortified, so I said to make sure I'll say her name. But I've known you guys, man. I'm thinking back to like preschool, Timbits, soccer, all the sports, dance, cheerleading, everything we've seen around town. I know your parents, so many of them. If I don't know you all, I still hope I get a chance over time. But it's so really special to see you all become adults. Such a cool group of people, too. Nice, you guys are nice people. You work hard. Those are all things that not everybody is, and I think it's a big attribute to your parents and your community that you're in. So this is really special for me to be able to have these checks go out to some kids I actually know and know their families. So congratulations to you. GIHS is an organization we created to scholarship across the spectrum of everything you might do. If you're going to go into a trade, you're going to go into the military, maybe you're going to go on to a 4-year school, a 2-year school, you want to start a business. Years ago we helped Casey start out. So we really tried to make sure the money was available to everybody, and the intention was something we would hope you carry into your next part of life, and that's to encourage everybody to have a plan and to encourage anybody around you to do well when they have a plan and work hard at it. I have a sign on my desk at work that hundreds, if not thousands of people have seen, and it's sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. My biggest success, and the ones we try to impart on you when you go out, is you'll be a big success if you have some failures. You're going to have them along the way, and know that even though you're leaving high school, you can come back. The Chamber of Commerce, which I run here, and your school district is always available to be a resource down the road. So now we can be more of a resource, less of an instruction. But use your resources, keep trying things. You don't have to have it figured out. I was scared to death coming out of high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do except for play shortstop for the Yankees. They never called. So I went on working, and so many years later we're here. So I just want to encourage you to try things, be curious still, go hard to the hole, and if it doesn't work, reset and go again. And in that spirit, we have really 5 great kids out of a ton of applicants that we have $1,000 scholarships for to use in their next endeavor. So we'll do them one at a time. The first one, I would like Nick Bull to come on up. Congrats, Nick. All right, next, Hayden Gary. Shorter walk for number 3, Sky Dreyer. Kira Murray. And last, Natalie Cope. Well done. Up next, we're going to do the department awards in the high school. So first up, Miss Boutte.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to be up here for a while, so I apologize. But we have a lot of great scholarships to give away and awards. For many of you, we've been lucky to have you as students in our business program for over the last 4 years. It has been my honor today to present the Business Student of the Year Award. This award recognizes a student who has not only excelled in academics, but has shown exceptional leadership, initiative, and true passion for business education. This student has gone above and beyond, whether it's leading class projects, participating in DECA or the Academy of Finance, supporting their peers, or showing professionalism in every endeavor. They've demonstrated the kind of work ethic, curiosity, and real-world thinking that sets them apart. Their impact has been felt both inside and outside the classroom, and we have no doubt that they're headed for great success in whatever path they choose. I happen to know it's in business. Congratulations to Natalie Cove. All right, next up, we are going to do our Grand Island DECA Awards. Our recipients have not only excelled in competition, but in the classroom. We've done many community projects throughout their 4 years, and obviously they've been role models for not only their peers, but some of our younger members. Through DECA, they've demonstrated the drive, creativity, and critical thinking skills that define future leaders. These scholarships honor their hard work, resilience, and passion of learning, and we know that they will carry these strengths into every challenge and opportunity ahead. I'm going to be reading 4 names. Let me read all the names, and then they're going to come on up. So congratulations to Natalie Kof, Liberty Novak, Sophia Sabrino, and Abigail Saprowski. Some trends happening. All right, next we're going to move on to our school store scholarships. As many of you know, our department runs the school store, and it could not have run basically without our students. We would like to support these students in their post-secondary plans. This year's recipients are Melina Taylor, Hayden Gary, Sam Rastelli, Abigail Saprowski, Sophia Sabrino, Josh DeLong, Hannah Hissock, Haley Donovan. Congratulations. Let's see, who's up next? Okay, here we go. It is also my honor to present the Roberta Frazzoni Yearbook Scholarship. This was my first year running the yearbook, and it was definitely not easy. But I want today, when you guys pick up your yearbook, to just know and understand that the students who worked on this have spent countless hours editing, taking photos, working. I mean, I worked them to the bone this year with things that they did. So please make sure that you guys understand the work that our students have put in. Also, we've had students in the past who've worked on the yearbook, so it's important that people know that that is a living document that will forever sit here at Grand Island. And I couldn't have done it without them. They know how much I appreciate them and how much I really, really love it. So I just want to give a round of applause to those kids, because I really think it's an important thing to acknowledge their work. And I'm really excited to give out a ton of scholarships today because they really busted their butt. So the students receiving these scholarships have been more than just a yearbook staff to me. They've been storytellers, designers, photographers, editors, and most importantly, leaders. They've captured the spirit of our school, celebrated our community, and turned memories into something lasting. Their commitment, collaboration, and passion made this year's book one of the ones to be most proud of, and it's a true pleasure to celebrate them. So I'm gonna call up Lily Burke, Natalie Kof, Matthew Martin, Jackson Montana, Sophia Sabrino, and Anthony Vaccaro, who are all winning this year's scholarship. All right. I told you I'd be up here for a while. Okay, here we go. Yes, they can sit. Thank you. All right, next up, we are going to be having, please welcome Mrs. Carpenter to present the Art Department Awards.
Being an artist takes more than just talent. To be a successful artist, a person must be passionate, unwavering, and willing to put in the long hours it takes to develop that talent into something worthwhile. The Art Department wishes to recognize 6 seniors who have demonstrated consistent and excellent effort towards becoming artists of substance. Let's see who it is. Oh, excellent. Yes! This is a well-oiled machine, people. Okay, here we go. Congratulations to Samantha. Oh, hi. Just come on up and get your certificate and your little present when I call your name. Samantha Burridge. Abigail Coombs. Alyssa Griggs. Jolie Mondu. Layla Ryan. And Zoe Anna Westlack. They're coming from both sides. Abigail. Who are you? Layla. There you go. And now please welcome Mrs. Bryceland to present the English Department Awards.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. You sweethearts. Are you trying to make me cry? All right. So for the first award, I am here on behalf of Mr. Miller, and this is his words that he'd like to share. Okay. It is with great pleasure that I'm awarding senior Evan Pickering for the 2025 AP Literature Award. Evan is a true model and representative of what the Grand Island School District stands for because of his academic distinction, his growth as a future professional and leader, and his stalwart dedication to his courses and his classmates. Throughout my Mr. Miller's entire experience working with Evan, he has been an asset to my classroom, and each and every day I look forward to his thoughtful contributions and his amiable personality. Evan makes the very most out of his learning opportunities while also helping to create a productive environment at the highest level. He is an incredible student leader who sees the value of what we do each day and doesn't miss a chance to take advantage of the learning opportunities he's exposed to at every turn. He thinks deeply about what we are studying and has the confidence and leadership acumen to express his thoughts and ideas without an ounce of trepidation. Whoa. Furthermore, Rockstar, he is not afraid or timid in the least at making mistakes. Rather, he takes the extra steps in order to be successful at the highest level with humility and grace. I am very proud of Evan and feel very fortunate to have taught such an incredible student and student leader. Oh. Okay. Now, for Mrs. Kasahara's Rock Stars for English 12. Although several students deserve recognition this year, Mrs. Kasahara would like to recognize 2 students with the English Department Award for their outstanding analysis of literary text and exceptional oral and written communication skills, along with a consistent and unrelenting work ethic at a time when the majority of the classmates are coasting to the finish line. No way, none of you. Congratulations, Hayden Gary, who demonstrated an outstanding body of written work and excelled in speaking, in addition to greeting me in formal Japanese every time he came to class. And congratulations to Emma Richards for her exceptional written pieces and insightful contributions to class discussions. Emma's creativity during the advertising campaign was exceptionally noteworthy. Please come forward to be recognized. All right. Woo. Lastly, to Mr. Halls and my distinguished scholars in English 12. Your journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. From day one, your voices carry power, purpose, and authenticity. You set a gold standard with your APA research papers, probably were hating me throughout the entire way, but it's fine. Especially your masterfully crafted method sections that showcase both insight and academic rigor. Day after day, you brought creativity, leadership, and unwavering positivity to our classroom. You didn't just meet expectations, you elevated our entire community. Now, with appreciation and super amount of excitement, I invite our English 12 rock stars, Zoe Weslick, Connor Weber, Jackson Montana, and Sully Court. And now please welcome Ms. O'Rourke to present the Math Department Awards.
All right, the Math Department will be presenting 3 awards. You cannot argue the numbers, so within those 3 awards, we actually are honoring 7 students. From AP Calculus, Mr. Sweeney has recognized students who have demonstrated exceptional mathematical ability, as well as integrity and strong character. This year, selecting just one recipient proved impossible. Initially, he was going to choose 2 outstanding students, but then another student achieved a perfect score on the final exam. Very impressive. As a result, for the first time ever in AP Calculus, he is honoring 3 students. These students have consistently excelled in mathematics throughout all 4 years of high school and hold the 3 highest averages in AP Calculus. So he is proud to award the 2025 Outstanding Achievement in Calculus Award to Jacob Cicery, Caitlin Wadman, and Maddie Gallagher. Congratulations. From AP Statistics, Mrs. Gallagher is recognizing 2 students for your dedication to statistical thinking, perseverance in problem solving, commitment to academic excellence. These have distinguished you among your peers. These awards go to Galia Ahmed and Kaylin Ash. Congratulations. get some M&Ms also. Okay, and finally, for college pre-calculus, Mrs. Burns and myself have recognized 2 students for their determination in understanding college pre-calculus, resilience in working through problems, and your commitment to academic excellence. These have distinguished you among your peers. These awards go to Gavin Clinton and Ariana Kanta. Congratulations. And next up, Mr. Noason to award the science department.
All right, I'm not Mr. Noason, I'm Mrs. Espinosa, and I will give 2 awards for AP Biology and Environmental. All right, ready to rock. So first for Mr. Green, his Environmental Science Award. To the seniors who have chosen to pursue an environmental field of study and who have excelled in the college environmental science course, he awards it to Riley Kwiatkowski and Lorelei Pop. And next, the AP Biology Outstanding Senior Award. It is always difficult for me to pick one senior to receive this award. I am proud of all of my students that choose to take on the challenge of an AP Science course during their junior and senior year. This year was special in the number of students that elected to take AP Biology, with 30 students spread over 2 classes. And we will have a separate ceremony tomorrow where you will all be awarded for your hard work. This particular student always exemplifies the effort and dedication required to be successful. She exhibits a genuine love of science and learning that reminds me of myself. I am thrilled to have been her teacher for 3 out of 4 years here at Grand Island High School, and I proudly, without hesitation, give this year's AP Biology Outstanding Senior Award to Kiara Murray.
You just took my. I'm not going to apologize for being a little bit underdressed today, because as soon as we're done here, I'm going outside to cook lunch for all you guys. So, with Mr. Simpson and Mr. Donnelly, so be nice to us. The following two groups of students made a decision just over a year ago to take on an exceptional challenge their senior year. These students spent many long nights over the last 10 months reading, doing homework problems, crying a little bit, recopying homework problems covered in tears, and studying and preparing for an extremely challenging AP exam just a month ago. I'm going to start off with the AP Chemistry Honor Society. This is on behalf of Mr. Collard. I'll just call everyone up and you can hold your applause for the end. This is Caitlin Ash, Grace Carpenter, Addison Fiegel, Maddie Gallagher, Ryan Rye, Melina Valley, and Zoe Wesley. Come on up. All right, and the last group is always very special for me. This group did not quit all year long, working through the hardest material. I am so proud of each and every one of them. Again, I'll read the names off, and then you guys can come up and hold your applause for the end. The AP Physics Honors Society this year: Nick Bull, Will Benz, Jacob Cicery, Gracie Gramza, Haley Green, and Kyle Kawajewski. And at this point, we have a slight change in the program, I understand. Representing the Social Studies Department, I think you guys all know him, Mr. Donnelly.
All right, sorry guys, I'm just gonna give one award, not the 10 that everyone else has been doing. This year's Social Studies Department recipient has excelled in social studies since entering high school. This student has taken AP classes and honors courses since entering the high school and plans to continue their love of history and pursue a degree in social studies education. This is an excellent choice for this young man. His love and appreciation for history shines in the classroom and his understanding of the world around him. He has mentioned many times that he looks forward to being my colleague, and I believe that he will excel as a teacher, and I would love to have him as a colleague. This year's Social Studies recipient is Peter Marston. Next up, we have Mr. Kottman.
All right, on behalf of the Grand Island Design and Technology Department, we always like to take an opportunity to congratulate all of the class of 2025. As another exciting year comes to a close, we always take a moment to recognize some truly outstanding students in the field of design, technology, and engineering. These students have demonstrated time and time again that with hard work, teamwork, relentless drive to challenge themselves, incredible things can be achieved. So we are very proud this year to present the Outstanding Excellence in Technology Awards to two exceptional individuals. Our outstanding female student is Madison McGowan, and our outstanding male student, Ryan Sharp. These students exemplify exactly what we value most in our program: creativity, persistence, technical skill, and of course, above everything else, their ability to and willingness to help other people. So congratulations to you both. Oh. All right, congratulations. We'd also like to acknowledge several students who have consistently shown a high level of professionalism, effort, and positive attitude throughout the year. These students always stand out not only for their work ethic, but for their willingness to support their peers and contribute to our learning environment. So the following people: Jacob Cicery, Braden Jarzewski, Christian Krawczyk, Michael Leone, Peter Marston, Liam O'Kell, Lucas Pollock, we got Ryan Rye, and Anthony Saluri, Max Black, Gianni Anello, Vincent Lewis, Andrew Burtz, Jack Nevins, Matthew Pomeransky, and Gavin Clinton. We had quite a crew this year, so congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. Appreciate all of you. This is quite a crew. They are responsible for quite a lot of dust down in our tech wing this year. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, as we're taking care of this, as summer approaches, we are all ready for it. We begin to dream of sunny days and sandy beaches. We're also necessary to remind you that June 1st marks the official start of our hurricane season. Each year, the National Weather Service releases a list of storm names, and we actually have our own version of that right here. The Hurricane Award is one of our most infamous and beloved honors. It's awarded to the person that basically creates the largest path of destruction and chaos in their wake as they're working on their projects, and that despite their own efforts, this student marches to the beat of their own creative drum, and Cole Zorick is our Hurricane Award recipient for this year. And last but certainly not least, this year we actually decided to do a new award. And we are proud to present the Autopilot Award this year. This is given to the student who always goes above and beyond quietly and consistently. This individual is dependable, shows up every day with a great attitude, and is always asking, what can I help with? They lead by example. They make our classrooms and our labs a better place through their self-discipline, initiative, and genuine care for others. This year's Autopilot Award goes to Lucas Pollock. I think see here? All right. Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations, everyone. Have a great summer.
Okay, next up, please welcome Mr. Winger to present the World Language Department Awards.
Good morning, bonjour, buenos dias. Looks like you guys have a fairly nice day, a little bit cool, but no rain. Have a great senior day, it's awesome today. All right, I'm going to start off with the awards for Mrs. McPherson, the French awards. A lot of the things that I'm going to say about the Spanish students, I'm sure she would echo. I know she's a really dedicated, demanding teacher, and to do well in her class, you gotta work hard. But I know you've learned a lot, and she's proud of you. If you got this award, you have a lot to be proud of. However, for about 6 years, you all seniors have had the opportunity to take French, but not many of you stuck it out. So I'd like to recognize all the French 104 students that have gone through all their years since 7th grade to please rise, and we could give them a real quick applause so we can recognize them, please. French 104 students. Okay, now it's time for those who actually are the best of those kids you just saw rise up. We're going to start off with Grace Carpenter. Come on up, please, and receive your award. Next is Lily Johnson. Lorelei Pop. Layla Ryan. And finally, Melina Valley. You guys can stay here if you like, and we'll keep all the foreign language students together. We'll line you up. And now for my students. And again, many of these things I say, Madame would have probably also said and echoed for these French students up here. It's widely recognized that when humans endure challenges together, the strongest of bonds are formed. Well, the senior Spanish 104 students here have spent 2 years with Senor Winger, and I imagine for them, it's definitely been pretty challenging. But I hope my students agree we've gotten along well, learned a lot, and have had our share of fun in the process. I feel that we've indeed formed very strong bonds. Well, every year at this time, I feel nostalgic, sadness, saying goodbye to you. The feeling this year is far stronger. Even overwhelming lately, because I'm also saying goodbye to a very fulfilling career of 34 years of teaching. Thank you. But this isn't about me, it's about these guys. I simply could not have asked for a better group of students, seniors to end with. You've all been kind and respectful, and you've shown motivation, intellectual curiosity, I love that, and a desire to learn and excel in Spanish. I believe you've given your sincere best. In truth, all of my Spanish 104 students, you've done so beyond my expectations. Given that you've all done so well and accomplished so well, the task of picking just a few of you students is harder than splitting hairs. You all deserve to receive this award because you're all excellent. In recognizing this, would the Spanish 104 students please rise and be recognized by your peers? 104 students, Spanish, rise, levántense. Now it's time to name the recipients of Academic Excellence Awards in Spanish. They are selected from this select group of the top 27 Spanish students. While it's true the seniors being recognized today have continuously maintained an A average and have shown outstanding proficiency in the language, they've more importantly been leaders in the classroom through consistent participation, and some even rose to the challenge of achieving the New York State Seal of Biliteracy. Aplauso for those guys. That was a lot. First year through. And of great importance, those named today attend school consistently. Being present matters a lot when it comes to learning. This select group has been unyielding in giving maximum effort. You really are the best of the best. All of your Spanish teachers here at Grand Island sincerely thank you for always striving to communicate in a language, for contributing to class discussions, setting the bar for peers, and for being the key players in what has made our time together meaningful, enjoyable, and memorable. I most sincerely hope you'll continue speaking Spanish and make fluency in the language a meaningful part of your career and of your life. This certificate you're being recognized, there's a certificate in the middle, Certificado de Aprovechamiento. It means certificate for making the most of it. The medal has an inscription on the back. It's a quote from Pablo Picasso that reads, La inspiración existe, pero tiene que encontrarte trabajando. Consider this your last test from Senior Winger. I know you'll try and figure out its meaning. The quote reflects all you've accomplished so far, as well as how you should continue to proceed in this next stage of your life. Pin it to your gown and wear it with honor, the honor that it bestows on graduation day. Please come up and accept your well-deserved medal and certificate. Congratulations, and again, to all of my Spanish 104 students, to the best in your future endeavors. Okay, for Spanish, we're going to start with Lydia Amato. Kaylin Ash. Andrew Andres Bertz. Grace Carpenter. Hayden Gary. Pavneet Tor. And Mikey Wagner.
Okay, next up, Mrs. Boutte will now present awards from this year's musical.
I'm also calling up Mrs. Mernitz. For those of you who don't know, this is Mrs. Mernitz's last year with us. So a big round of applause for her. All right. We're going to celebrate the magic, madness, and musical mayhem of this year's production of Something Rotten. Now, if you were lucky enough to see the show, you know that it was anything but rotten. From outrageous dance numbers to hilarious Shakespearean shade, this cast brought us Renaissance comedy to life with unforgettable energy, timing, and talent. It takes a lot to pull off a show that includes tap dancing eggs, omelet jokes, and time-traveling musical numbers. But this cast, they made it look easy. Today, we'd like to honor the incredible performances that made us laugh, cheer, and wonder what musicals of the future might look like. Now, the students will get some awards, but their plaques will live forever in the musical hallway. So it's really exciting that you guys will be a part of the legacy of our department. All right, for Best Actor, we have Jaden Kleinschmidt. For Best Actress, we have Annabelle Lindenfelser. Our Best Director award went to one of our sophomores, Nicholas Jamie, and we had two Spirit Awards. Now, back when I was in shows at Grand Island, this was the award I got, and I was so excited to give this year's Spirit Awards to Haley Donovan and Lauren Ohlendorf. Congratulations to our performers. We can't wait to see what you guys accomplish. All right. I think next up is Mrs. Shinta and Mrs. Kennedy for the Spotlighters Awards.
Good morning, class of 2025. I'm happy to be back here today. If you don't know me, I'm Mrs. Kennedy, and I taught English here for a number of years, from 1972 until 2018, which, if you can do the math, is 46 years. But I was Spotlighter advisor for over 23 of those 46 years. So I'm thankful to Ms. Boutte and Mrs. Shinta for inviting me back today to give the awards to this year's seniors. And before I do, congratulations to all the Spotlighters that are part of the audience today. I'd like to call Lorelei Pop, Alejandro Perez, and Lindsay Gray to the stand. The first award I'm giving today is given in memory of a young man who passed away after a concert here one Thursday night. His name was Zach Sarbo, and our Spotlighters initiated an award named after him, along with an award and scholarship that's given by his parents in his memory to one of our deserving seniors. This year, the scholarship award, I'm happy to say, goes to Lorelei Pop. Lorelei was part of many of our productions for Tales of Tots and Spring Shows, and can be remembered as her role as a doctor. And now I hear that she's going into environmental science, so I guess it's all in the same way. So congratulations, Lorelei. The second award we give is the Paul M. Zoltowski Memorial Award, who is given in memory of a Spotlighter who was on the stage and graduated in the class of 1976. His talents on the stage and his laughter and joy that he brought to all rehearsals was renowned for him when he was here. So it's a fitting choice that this year that award goes to Alejandro Perez. For as you all know, he can bring laughter and joy just by walking into a room. So congratulations, Alejandro, and thank you for everything you did. He would say to me, well, I have wrestling and I have other things, but I know I can do a small part, Mrs. Kennedy, so I'll do something. Then he comes on the stage, and in Peter Pan, he was Captain Hook. And in a number of other shows, he stole the show. So thank you very much, Alejandro, for everything. If you don't know, he plans to go to NYU for theater, and he hopes to be NU. Oh, got to get the right one. Okay. To NU, but he hopes to end up on film for us one day, so I hope to be able to say I knew him when. Okay, congratulations, Alejandro. The last award I'm giving today is the Robert C. Tompkinson Memorial Award, and that one was established in the year of 1971 to 72 in memory of a senior who was killed in a car accident. And our Lindsay Gray, who's receiving the award today, is well deserving of this award. She was my right-hand girl from her freshman year on, and as you might say, she always had my back. She was a president in training last year, and this year served as president of Spotlighters. She had the lead role this year as of Juliet in the show that Alejandro directed, which was Romeo to Go. And between them, they did a fantastic job on our stage. So congratulations to Lindsay. She plans on using her talents as a lawyer after she attends the University of Buffalo. So I have that one right. So congratulations to all our spotlighters. And congratulations to all of you in the class of 2025.
All right, we have one more Spotlighters Award that Ms. Boutte and I are honored to give to one of the kindest and gentlest souls in your class. He has been a reliable technician for us since freshman year. He has been an endless help to myself and Mr. Gorton in both sound and lights, and he will be greatly missed. So I would love to give the Dave Gillen Award for Technical Achievement in Theater to Ryan Sharp. Okay, and with that, we have received all of the senior awards. Congratulations, class of 2025. All right, so the yin to my yang is coming out here. Miss Bryceland is here, and we are going to tell you all about details for graduation because that is the next step, and I'm very excited. All right, so downtown, Kleinhans Music Hall. You are going to have the most special day of your life.
When is it, though? I have a question. When is it?
When is it, Mrs. Bryceland? Next Sunday, the 22nd at 10 a.m. But when do you all have to be there? 9 a.m. Okay? 9 a.m. That is, listen. All right. So, 9 a.m., you need to be at Kleinhans. Parents, that is also when the doors are going to open at Kleinhans, all right? You do not need tickets. There are more than enough seats. However, seating is first come, first serve. Parking is sometimes an issue. We have reserved the parking lots, but they are only so big, and there are a lot of you, okay? So please make sure that you allow extra time. You may want to have your parent just drop you off, and then they can go find parking, all right? So these are very, very important that you be there at 9 a.m. Otherwise, we're going to panic.
Also, if you have anyone that needs handicap parking, you want to get there really early because there's a.
You need to,
You guys, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, so handicap parking, it is limited in Kleinman's parking lot, so you want to get there first come, first serve, so you have.
If you have grandparents who need access to parking, you want to make sure that you're there early, okay? Also, for anyone who needs handicap access, you need to be seated on the first floor. You cannot go up to the balcony. There is not an elevator, all right? So, later today, outside, you are going to receive your caps and gowns. This is very important. When you receive your caps and gowns, A, hang on to your tassels today. We always find random tassels at Huth and Kagabine, okay, and we don't know who they belong to. B, they're gonna be a little bit wrinkly when you take them out of the bag. So you need to make sure that you iron them on cool.
What do we iron them on?
Cool, otherwise they're gonna burn. It's real flimsy fabric, okay? So please make sure that you iron them on cool. Ladies, this is super important and you all look very lovely today, and honestly, I'm seeing some dresses that will work, okay? However, with the lighting at Kleinhans, your gowns are white, you will see straight through it. Okay, so please make sure that you wear a light color, a lovely pastel, a lovely white, okay? Something very, that is pale enough that it won't look weird with the lights, okay? So just think about that with your attire. Also, let's make sure that we wear real shoes.
Yes.
Okay.
I've fallen up.
Class it up.
So seriously, you do not want to fall up the stairs. Sometimes you see these huge stiletto shoes. It's not.
Yeah,
as someone who actually tripped on stage at graduation, I will say that you want to think about your footwear.
I did too.
Okay. But I was more going for the fact that let's not wear our Nikes that day. Let's wear real shoes, okay? Let's class it up. The shoes are what you're gonna see, all right? That being said, we need to make sure that we are not bringing a lot of belongings with us. Hand your wallet to your parents. Girls, you're gonna have nowhere to put it. You have nowhere to put a purse. Okay, please make sure that you are leaving your keys and whatnot with your families, okay?
It's really big. Last year, a lot of people, they left their phones at the so we all proceeded first into Mary Seton Hall room, which is going to be to the left. People brought their phones, they brought things, and then they were coming up to us saying, like, can you hold our phones? But then what happens is, we have your phone during the ceremony, and then it's chaotic when everyone's leaving. Someone's phone, people were calling me, trying to find their phone. So please just keep all of your stuff with your family so that you're able to proceed out, hang out with your friends, take pictures, and not worry about where your stuff is, okay?
All right, so let's talk caps. We are not decorating our caps. We should not be throwing our caps because you will lose it. All right, please make sure that I know that you're all excited, okay? If you really got to throw it, tiny throw that I can catch, not like fling it in the air. Yeah, practice, yeah, like do a little frisbee practice with your cap.
Who were like asking for their caps last year because they threw it, but I don't know, they threw like they just didn't care and it went all over the place and they had a special thing on it, so.
And then you don't have it for your picture afterwards, so you just want to make sure that you take care of your cap, all right? Any guests, no one should arrive later than 9:45 a.m. Okay, please make sure that everyone is there in time, okay? If you want to save seats for your friends, that's totally fine, but we need to make sure that we are able to line up the graduates in time for 9:45. Anything else?
So when you guys, after the senior slideshow, you're going to be able to get your cap and gowns like Ms. Shinta said, okay? The other thing you're going to do as well is you are going to fill out a index card. I didn't have an index card, so just pretend this is it. You are going to write your name, okay? Full out, how you want it being said on stage.
So here's my example, okay? My friends who have had me,
First, we're saying the part, but we're writing out your first, if you want your middle and your last, and then below do the phonetic.
yes, okay, so you're gonna write out the full spelling, but underneath you're gonna write out the phonetic writing, okay? So my last name is Shinta, but it's written S-C-I-N-T-A, okay? So I would write underneath the actual spelling of my name, S-H-I-N-T-U-H, okay? So make sure that it's written out how you want it. If you want your middle name, you're gonna write your middle name, but make sure if you have a last name, and you guys know this by this point in your life, if you have a first or last name that people don't say correctly, please make sure that underneath you are writing your phonetic spelling, okay?
But that's what's going to happen. So you're going to get an index card, you're going to have a Sharpie, you're going to write it out, preferably in all caps, your name, so that we can read it. The reason why is because when you come on stage at Kleinhans, Mrs. Gallagher is going to be standing here. Okay, you're going to come up the stage, you're going to have your index card that's phonetically spelled, and when it's your turn, you're going to give this index card to Mrs. Gallagher so that she's able to say your name, because your name matters, okay? You all have beautiful names, let's make sure that we're all saying it right, and that's how it's gonna help us by doing that today. Then you'll get your cap and gown. Understand? Andy, does it make sense? Yeah, I understand you. All right, so what are you gonna do before you pick up your cap and gown? You're gonna fill out what? What are we filling out? All right, great.
Okay, thank you very, very much. I'm gonna hand it over to Mrs. Gallagher and Mrs. Degatti.
Right, last up, we're just gonna welcome back Brooke Christensen, and then it's slideshow time.
Good morning, class of 2025. I cannot believe that that is one of the last times I'm going to say that. Did you all have fun this morning? Yay. I'm so glad. I always hear successful coaches say that tradition never graduates. Here at Grand Island, our class inherited many traditions that have been celebrated for us over the last 4 years. One of the first traditions we encountered as freshmen was homecoming. In the 1970s, science teacher Jim Mazza started the blue and white sneaker stomp. For the class of 2025, no homecoming could move forward until Mr. Murray did the blue and white shoe stomp. Earlier today, we carried out another Grand Island tradition that is more than 50 years old by waking up our neighbors all over the island with our senior parade. Every time you enter this auditorium, you see the Viking on the wall. That Viking was brought to Grand Island in the middle of the night and put in front of the school by the senior class in 1984. For us, in the class of 2025, we leave behind traditions of our own. In the fall, we were the class that originated the passing of the torch to the kindergartners at Sidway, something that I hope to see for decades to come. To our beloved administrators and teachers, we didn't trespass in the middle of the night to get a giant mascot to the island, and I can assure you that all of us were very well behaved this morning. We leave you another wonderful tradition, Senior Assassin. It's traditions like these that allow a school to stay forever young. As we prepare for graduation before heading off in our different directions this summer and fall, I want you to remember your time as a Viking fondly. Keep these words from Green Day's Good Riddance in mind. Take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hang it on a shelf in good health and good time, tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was all worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. Class of 2025, I hope you had the time of your life. Now we get to view our senior class slideshow. Mr. Gordon, we cannot wait. Let's go.